Scrolling through Facebook, just looking at some random posts by my friends or not real friends, just my Facebook friends. I hardly know any of these people in real life, just like any other Facebook user. And I came across this weird, well, not weird, this rather controversial photo. It was a photo of Demi Lovato. What the fuck? It was a photo of Selena Gomez. Sorry, there's just been so much memes of Demi Lovato circulating that somehow she was in my mind. But yeah, it was this post about Selena Gomez apparently changing her Instagram bio to private, and it was published by some popular news article. Let me get not news article, some news website. Let me get my phone and see if I can see who. Yeah, it was Time on Twitter at Time. I have no idea who these people are, but I guess they must be reputable if they are verified on Twitter, right? And somehow people seem to care about this post. But anyway, so yeah, they post Selena Gomez switched her Instagram settings to private. Now, I'm sure you've known sometimes of things when the media would just focus on some stuff that is necessarily not that important, or what can I say? It's just not of a great yeah, it's just not of a great importance to humanity. It's like I'm sure there's so much other stuff happening in the world that people would rather hear about than Selena Gomez changing her Instagram settings to private. Yeah, I get she may have her fans who may want to keep up to date with whatever she's doing, but then again, this is one person. Nothing dramatic is happening to this person. There's so much other stuff happening in the world that you may or may not be concerned about, or that you may want some light being shed on. And that's when this guy Walt commented there's a slave trade going on in Libya. Now, this video isn't about the meme itself or the photo itself and the slave trade. This video is about the comments, or what can I say, the reactions that this photo got. Now, initially I did see this photo on Facebook. Facebook is practically the only social media I use besides Twitter, which is what can I say? Besides Twitter, which is very rarely. It's like, let's say I spend a total of 3 hours on Facebook. I might spend a total of 15 minutes on Twitter a day. 15 minutes. Now, when I went to check the comment section of this photo, I'm actually viewing this on my phone right now, so I'll have to include the clip. So yeah, when I went to check the comment section, the reactions were quite, well, somewhat of what I would want it to be, what I expected it to be. The first guy said, in case you are wondering, the joke here is that this is what the mainstream news media chooses to cover instead of matters of actual importance. It took me a bit to realize this. That's his words, and I guess that's sort of what I was saying too. The next person made a joke saying, I switched mine to private, why aren't I on the news? But she has a right to say that. It's like, every human is still a human no matter what. And why she's just making jokes, and why am I not in the news? The third person said, news companies are allowed to talk about entertainment as well as serious topics and politics, by the way. Posting and entertaining doesn't mean they're purposely ignoring important topics. Now, she does has a point, is that if you have a company, you can run it however you want to run it, right? But then again, the problem comes when there's so much different stuff happening in the world, so much bad stuff happening in the world, and these news outlets focus more on celebrities, or what's the word, garnish the news more towards celebrities and their lives more than, I guess, the bad things that's happening in the world. Then this other guy said over 100 college professors and deans in the US were outed as pedophiles that had engaged in or downloaded child porn last year. The top trend when the article dropped was how Chrissy Teigen got blocked by Donald Trump. Well, you see, once again, this guy made a comment saying how something of pop culture is made of a higher priority than something as harsh as university professors being fired. Then somebody made a joke with their friend. Somebody sarcastically said real news though. Somebody said news. Somebody made a joke about Peter. Somebody said food for thought. And basically the rest of the comment section is just other persons kind of like saying, not necessarily saying anything, but like wondering how is this something that they would want to know. It's like these people obviously care about the world and what's happening in the world. And then when you move over to Reddit, this actually we aren't moving over to Reddit as yet, because when I saw the meme, I didn't think anything of it, and I just sort of, well, I was wondering the same, like why would you show me this? I don't care what Selena Gomez does with her life. I care more about what's happening in the world. So yeah. And then it led me to, oh yeah, after just being on YouTube for a while, it led me, something just came to my mind which led me, sorry about that, something came to my mind which led me to remember that I saw this photo and I should look it up on Reddit or look up the source and see what it's actually about, or see where the hell this photo originated. After doing some digging, I found out it was posted on Reddit. Well, it is on Reddit currently. And I just want to show you guys the different views or comments that these two sites, Facebook and Reddit, got on the same image. The top comment: what do slaves think about Selena Gomez on her Instagram account though? I'm not sure if this guy is being serious or not, in that he's saying that the slaves are more light should be shed on the negative matter than this matter. And then some guy said they can't see it though. You can't see Instagram without Marlon Brandon's eyes. Someone get those Libyan slaves Marlon Brandon's eyes. And basically everybody else under this guy's comment is just making jokes about it. Now let's try and move on. Yes, to the next one. I went to listen to that Slipknot song and there's a 4-year-old comment saying Selena Gomez brought me here. How does she keep doing it? Once again, he's just like, no one. I'm not gonna read over these comments. I'm gonna just tell you what's basically are in all these comments. No one said anything about the slaves or said anything about the news article or hinted that they don't want to see anything like this or that more attention should be paid the more quote-unquote serious matters of the world. Basically everyone under this subreddit, or whatever the hell people on Reddit call these pages, just didn't give a shit about the Libyan slave trade or the Libyan slaves or whichever it is. I'm not really a fan with the matter. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see how one meme is interpreted by two different websites, one being Reddit and one being Facebook. One choosing to make jokes of it, and one choosing to focus on the more serious aspect of it. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, I do encourage you to comment your thoughts and tell me which do you think you would rather. Would you rather be on Reddit and just laugh at memes all day? Would you rather be on Facebook and be fed information about serious matters in the world, or you just really don't care? You just only care about yourself. Any feedback is appreciated, and I'll see you guys on the next video. You sound